with pure and fresh mind for attainment of my sure short success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly blessed and grateful to Lord Sun for giving sunshine, for helping me to have a great, fresh, energetic, and adding one more morning in my to start my day magically. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly blessed and grateful to my soothing eyes and strong legs for helping me to finish my all work for the entire day, stress and pain free, and functioning smoothly and contributing into my success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly blessed and grateful to my each and every cells, lungs, heart, eyes, hands, kidneys, stomach, nose, ears, mouth, neck, throat, tongue, teeth, spinal cord, ribs, for the continuous unconditional support for contributing in my success and achievements. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly blessed and grateful to my beautiful face, smooth skin, for giving wonderful support and shaping my body wonderfully and making it more beautiful and aesthetic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and grateful to my parents to stand in every second for me without thinking even for a fraction of seconds to make my life happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and grateful to my brother and sister who saved my life and guiding me unconditionally, even if she is herself in trouble and my brother too busy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and grateful to my school physical education instructor, Madam Ela Madam, for presently whatever I have achieved in my sports field is because of her. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and grateful to my school for the wonderful support given for shaping my life and making me confident and economically independent. I'm thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and comfortable to have such a comfortable house with all luxury amenities given by my parents for my comfort. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so blessed and grateful to my books, pen, note copies, school bag, shoes for helping me to become successful in life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe.
Thank you for creating such wonderful gratitude statements. Amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Amazing.
Thank you.
Great. So, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. When you are creating such kind of gratitude statements, automatically miracles starts happening in your life, that way. It is amazing. And always remember, your transformation is my commitment. So, wherever you are stuck, wherever there is a concern, you can contact your coaches or you can contact me. And what we are planning is we really want this transformation journey to be on. The next batch we are about to start from 1st of November, and I really want everybody to participate in it, and we really want more people's life to be transformed. तो आपके फ्रेंड सर्कल में किसी का भी कोई भी अगर आप चाहते हो तो प्लीज एनरोल देम इनटू द प्रोग्राम सो दैट वी गेट that opportunity to transform their lives as well. So this is what our commitment is. So please आप लोग भी अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में थोड़ा सा इसका कर दो, पूछना अगर किसी ने कुछ ज्वाइन करना है तो. Again we'll be having 2 batches, morning and evening, so the same timing, so we can go ahead with it, not a problem, right? So just keep asking. I'll share the post with you all, you can share it with your friends, right? So the assignment given to you was मॉर्निंग वर्क. मैजिकल मॉर्निंग था चैप्टर. तो मैजिकल मॉर्निंग के अंदर ने क्या करना था, वर्क योर वे इन योर माइंड. दैट मीन्स वट एवर इज द फ्लो ऑफ द डे यू नीड टू गिव ग्रैटिट्यूड टू इट, एंड देन थैंक यू हाउ द डे वेंट. कोई भी इवेंट अच्छा हुआ है कुछ भी, जस्ट से थैंक यू टू गॉड दैट सच वंडरफुल इवेंट हैपन, such wonderful meeting happened. So be grateful whatever has happened. Thank you for the great news coming to me that day. Now if you want to share regarding this anything, you can share. Anybody has to share something? Nothing to share? Okay. So every day vitamin G you have to take. Without vitamin G कोई मिरेकल नहीं होगा. तो आपको विटामिन डी की प्रॉपर डोज लेनी है सो दैट यू कैन क्रिएट मैजिक इन योर लाइफ, राइट? सो टुडे इज मैजिकली हील योर रिलेशनशिप्स. आपके जितने भी रिलेशनशिप्स हैं उनको हम मैजिकली हील कैसे कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि हर चैप्टर, इस बुक का सबसे अच्छी बात ये है, इट वर्क्स इन स्टेजेस. टुडे इज डे 15. तो हम हाफ पे आ गए हैं, मतलब 50% हमने अपना सेशंस कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं, अब 50% बचा हुआ है. सो एवरी एरिया ही हैज टेकन 3 टाइम्स. तो पहले भी हम रिलेशनशिप्स पे काम कर चुके हैं. नाउ दिस इज द एट द नेक्स्ट लेवल, सो वी आर टेकिंग दिस टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. So gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healings and happiness faster than anything else. Gratitude एक आपको हील भी करता है इमोशनली और आपको खुशी भी देता है किसी सबसे फास्टेस्ट वे के अंदर. और सबसे बड़ी बात जो आपको बहुत ध्यान रखनी है वो ये है, होल्डिंग ऑन टू एंगर. अगर किसी को ऊपर आपको गुस्सा है, उसको पकड़ के अगर आप बैठे हो तो यू आर होल्डिंग अ हॉट कोल आयरन इन योर हैंड. हॉट कोल आप उसमें हाथ में पकड़ के बैठे हो. अगर आपको किसी पे गुस्सा आ रहा है तो विद द इंटेंट ऑफ थ्रोइंग इट एट समवन. देखिए अब मेरे को ना गुस्सा आ रहा है, मैं बताऊंगा अब इसको क्या करना है. एक रिवेंज लेते हैं ना, तो आप जलता हुआ कोला अपने हाथ में पकड़ रहे हो कि आप किसी को फेंक रहे हो. वो हार्म किसको होगा? आपके हाथ को, नोबडी एल्स. तो थ्रोइंग इट एट समवन एल्स, यू आर द वन हु गेट्स burned, nobody else. So just make sure that don't get angry on anybody. किसी के ऊपर गुस्सा करने से आपका नुकसान है, उसका कोई नुकसान नहीं है. सो जस्ट उस चीज को ध्यान रखना, ठीक है? सो आज मैजिकल रीडिंग कौन करने वाला है, जल्दी बताओ. कम ऑन. कोमल, वुड यू लाइक टू रीड?
Um,
सौम्या, अच्छा बच्चे चल.
I can. Hmm.
यस बेटी.
Magically heal your relationships. No blame, no complaint. Bad feelings burn your life. Ex partner, broken relationship, you show gratitude. At night, magical rock, look into your life, situation, people, comment, relationship. Find gold in every relationship. If you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, or hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or wife, brother or sister, son or daughter, partner, boss, business client, work colleague, mother or father in law, parent, friend, or neighbor. When we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we're not in the least bit grateful for the other person. Instead, we're busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them, and that means we don't have a shred of gratitude. Blame is never going to make a relationship better, and it's never going to make your life better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets and the worse your life gets. Whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings toward the other person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Why would you want to remove your bad feelings about another person? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Gautam Buddha. Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate them. For example, if you have an ex partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your ex partner. Your children's lives are one of the most precious gifts you have. Look at your children and give thanks to your ex partner for their lives every single day, as well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship. Through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool of their life, gratitude. Or, if you're suffering from a broken heart or grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. Gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else, and the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. My mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight. From the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other, and they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. When my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. After months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power, and despite her immense grief and pain, she looked for things to be grateful for. She began with the past and she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step and she looked for things to be grateful for in the future. One by one, she found them. She found or remembered things she had always wanted to do but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in, and her life became rich with happiness again. The magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. For today's magical practice, you are going to look for a hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. It doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about the person you've chosen. Think back through the history of the relationship and list the great things about the person or the great things you received from the relationship. The easiest way to do this is to think back to the way things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. If the relationship was never good, then think hard about any good qualities in the person because they are there. This magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. No matter what you feel someone has done to you, no matter what someone said or didn't do, you can magically heal the relationship and you don't need the other person in order to heal it. There is gold in every relationship, even the difficult ones. And to bring riches to all your relationships in your life, you have to find the gold. As you dig and discover a nugget of gold, write it down, address the person by name, and express your sentence in gratitude. Name: I'm grateful for what? Examples: Paul, I'm grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I am so wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. Paul, I'm grateful for everything you did to try and make our marriage work because 10 years of marriage means you did try. Paul, I'm grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the hard work and long hours you put in to support our family. while I was at home taking care of our children.
It was a big
It,
response.
it was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you, so thank you. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the precious moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk and walk for the first time, and I know you didn't have that opportunity. Paul, I'm grateful for your support when I went through a difficult time of grief and loss. Paul, I'm grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me and the children. Paul, I'm grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. Paul, I'm grateful that you want to continue to be a father to our children. Paul, I'm grateful for your support and the time you want to give to our children. I know they mean as much to you as they do to me. By the time you finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. The ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several years until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings toward the person anymore. If you are using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. It only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude, but it is the person who uses the gratitude who receives the benefits in their whole life. If you choose a past relationship where you're not in contact with the person anymore, you will feel a peace and happiness fill you, and at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead, you will increase the magic in the relationship. Magical practice number 15: magically heal your relationships. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessing as you can. Number 2, choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. 3, sit down and make a written list of 10 things you're grateful for about that person you've chosen. Write it down in the following way: name, I'm grateful for what. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for creating this chapter beautifully. Now you can,
Thank you.
thank you, Bache. Bless you. So, this is how basically, whenever you are having any grudge, whenever you are having any bad feelings about the other person, it is harming you, nobody else. Always remember the best things in life are not things, it's the people who make you feel loved and cared for. So relationships बहुत important है. कुछ मैटर नहीं करता, मनी मैटर नहीं करती, किसी चीज से कुछ मैटर नहीं करता, रिलेशनशिप्स बहुत मैटर करते हैं. और मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं, अगर आपका रिलेशनशिप अच्छा है, आप यू विल बी हैप्पी. अगर आपका रिलेशनशिप में कहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम है, देन यू विल फील बैड अबाउट इट. मतलब आपको आप दैट इम्पैक्ट्स योर पर्सनालिटी, that impacts your thoughts, that impacts your day to day activities also. घर में अगर आपकी अपने हस्बैंड के साथ या वाइफ किसी के साथ लड़ाई हो जाती है, ब्रदर सिस्टर से लड़ाई हो जाती है, तो आपका दिन मूड तो खराब होता ही है. आपको लगता है कि मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता, जो मर्जी करता रहे, मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. बट एट बैक ऑफ द माइंड दैट that unsettlement is still there. So that impacts your performance. So if you really want to be productive, if you really want to perform effectively, please improve your relationships, whether it is with parents, whether it is your siblings, whether it is your friendship. देखो फ्रेंड्स का है तो कभी मिलेंगे कभी नहीं मिलेंगे, उससे इतना इम्पैक्ट नहीं रहता, बट जो आपके लाइफ में आपके साथ चल रहे हैं उनके साथ ये रिलेशनशिप्स को करना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। बस एक चीज हमेशा याद रखना, नोबडी इज परफेक्ट। इस दुनिया में कोई भी परफेक्ट नहीं है, और हर इंसान में प्लस भी है और माइनस भी है। ठीक है, जब आप उसके स्ट्रेंथ्स को एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हो तो आप उसके वीकनेसेस को भी कर सकते हो। सो नोबडी इज परफेक्ट एंड वी मेक मिस्टेक्स। हर इंसान गलतियां करता है। वी से रॉन्ग थिंग्स, वी फॉल डाउन, we get up, we learn, we grow, we move on, and we live. This is how we do it. It's the same way with the relationships also. As nobody is perfect, they can make mistake, you can make mistake. They can do wrong things, you can do wrong things. They can abuse you, you will abuse them. So it's better to learn from each other's वीकनेसेस, स्ट्रेंथ्स, एक दूसरे से लर्न करके एक साथ ग्रो करो, मूव करो और लिव करो। दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू डू फॉर रिलेशनशिप्स। So, and always remember, if you really want to be in the higher vibrational mode, you don't have to be on the grudge or anger or ignorant or worried, stress, confused, sadness, dishonest. So, wo kya hoga? It will be in the other round. And if you're in the higher vibrational state, it will be happy, gratitude, loyalty, selfless, creative, supportive, peaceful, confidence. And when it is higher vibrational state, this is you are in abundance. You are in abundance. You can attract money. You can attract so many things when you are in abundance. But when you are in scarcity, तो scarcity क्या करती है, जो होता है वो भी गुम हो जाता है. So you remain in that mode, that way. So it is that. So I'll show you a video.
Don't allow yourself to be controlled by these 5 things. Many people spend their life at the mercy of circumstances, living at the mercy of what happens to them, living at the mercy of other people, not living in the present because they are stuck in the prison of their past. If you want to live a great life, don't allow yourself to be controlled by any of these things. Number 1, your past. Number 2, other people's opinions and judgments. Number 3, limited beliefs you project on yourself. Number 4, relationships. And number 5, money. Number 1, don't allow your past to control your present or your future life. Whatever happened, you must let it go. Leave the pain of your past behind so it cannot ruin your future. Leave the darkness of your past behind so it cannot block the light of your bright future. Your past is gone. Whatever happened, whether unjust, cruel, harsh, whatever the case, reliving the events will never do you any good. If someone did you wrong, the only way you can win is if you let go and move on. If you live in hate, they win. If you live in the victim story, they win. If you want to win, you must focus on building your future and start right now. Release that weight from your back so you can be free. Don't allow events from the past which are now gone to ruin this moment, which is perfect. This moment which is now to enjoy, which is ready for you to live fully. Number two, don't allow other people's opinions and judgments to control the direction of your life. The need to fit in and feel wanted can cause you to travel down paths you don't want to travel. People pleasing is a curse that should be avoided at all costs. Before you do anything, ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to do it, or because of my fear of judgment from others if I don't? You were born unique for a reason. You were born to stand out, to be appreciated and loved for who you are. Don't dim your light so you fit into the dull background of other people's lives. Shine bright as you are. Those who really care for you will see that light and shine with you. Number three, don't allow your life to be controlled by your own limited beliefs. Now, a warning with this one. These beliefs may be conscious, but more than likely, they're unconscious. They may be unconscious limitations that have been conditioned in you from a young age and throughout your entire life by listening to those around you who never reach for their own dream. Notice your own limited beliefs and tell them to shut up. There is nothing you cannot do, nothing you cannot have, and no one you cannot become if you believe in yourself. If you believe anything is possible, guess what? Anything is possible. When you change your belief from limited to unlimited, your potential is unlimited. Imagine what you could achieve if you lived your life as though anything is possible, as though miracles are a standard requirement of every day. As the saying goes, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. When you have nothing inside holding you back, there is nothing outside that can hold you back either. Your entire life will change the very instant you decide to change your mindset. The instant you decide to see everything as a gift. When you decide to see every circumstance and challenge as a blessing rather than a curse, the very instant you become conscious to the fact that everything in it is as it should be, and know that fighting what is insane. Number four, relationships. A touchy subject. But if you are always needing another to be happy, to feel complete, then you are always one moment away from a breakdown if that person leaves you, or unhappiness if the relationship you are in is not going well. I'm not suggesting to avoid relationships. There is no force on earth that is greater than love and connection. I am talking about those who can't live if they are in a relationship. Those who will be with just about anyone, including all the wrong ones, just to avoid spending a moment being single. What I am saying is to develop enough mental strength that you get to the point where you don't need others to make you happy. You are just as happy being alone as you are in a relationship. And number five, this is what controls the majority of humans on the planet. And you guess what it is? Money. This does not mean you shouldn't want abundance. It doesn't mean money is evil. You know as well as I do what great things you can do and how many people you can help with money. What this means is, do not allow your decisions to be controlled by money. If you are choosing something only on the factor of how much money is involved, you've just made the wrong decision. What you will find is that when you follow your heart and you lead with your intention, intention to serve others, to give your best to others every single time, when you follow your intuition and truly give your soul, then the money will come. And it will come in far greater amounts than if you simply chase money for the sake of chasing money. So challenge yourself to live the life you want to live, free from being controlled by anything. Find your freedom. Live fully.
Yes. So how did you like the video?
May I say something now?
Yes, please.
Answer is within ourselves only.
Yeah.
That's all. We have to practice what we have forgotten or what we have been put in our childhood, that this is a limited belief, this you cannot do. Money will come only like this only. So it is a far, far more higher level than all these things, what we have been raised up or whatever the reason behind it. I don't know. That's what I feel now.
Okay, got it. Anybody else?
I
What is
think,
the takeaway from this video?
ma'am, this one word that comes on my mind is attachment. Attachment with feelings, with people, with the past. I think that one term connects with everything.
Yeah.
So once we learn to detach from all that thing,
Yes.
it gets clearer. The vision
Everything
gets
gets sorted.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Viren, anything you need to say?
So we should live in now.
Yeah.
There is no past. We should not worry for future, and we should live in now with focus on positive.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank
Because
you.
what you think is that become.
That become means what?
What you think that becomes your future.
What do you think that becomes spiritual?
Future. Your future becomes what you think.
Absolutely. Because you live every moment. You don't know kal kya hona hai, kiske saath kya hona hai, kya nahi hona hai. But when you're living, because see, past कहाँ है? कोई नहीं है, कोई पास्ट नहीं है. फ्यूचर में हमें नहीं पता क्या है. So what you have to do is you have to just see up. That is your, what your goal is. Just focus on your goal, live every moment and live it what you have to do. The most important thing is we chase after money. जो सबसे बड़ी बहुत बड़ी बात इसने बोली कि we chase after money. भागते रहते हैं, ये भी मिल जाए, ये भी मिल जाए, ये भी मिल जाए. When you start serving people, when you start giving service to people, the money will fall automatically. You don't have to chase it. आप देखो धीरू भाई अंबानी देख लो, ये मुकेश अंबानी देख लो. मुकेश अंबानी ने कितने सारे मिलियनियर्स बनाए हैं. कितने सारे मिलियनियर्स बनाने के लिए वो बिलियनियर बन गया. उसकी एक वीडियो वो देख रही थी. मतलब see, when you do service, automatically that is the gratitude that you're showing to the people. So you will be grown. कुछ करना ही नहीं. Just focus on giving and giving and giving and giving. अपने आप ही कुछ ना कुछ रास्ता निकल आएगा. अपने आप ही कुछ ना कुछ निकल आएगा जिससे कि the things will happen.
वही पेशेंस ही तो नहीं है लोगों में सर. मैम भाग रहे हैं सब 100 मीटर रेस.
Yes. हम भी उसी में शामिल हैं. हम भी उसी में शामिल हैं.
लाइफ इज
थोड़ा सा मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहूंगा.
हाँ.
लोग भागते रहते हैं लेकिन एनालाइज नहीं करते वो क्या कर रहे हैं. अगर थोड़ा सा टाइम निकालें और देखें वो क्या कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, इतनी अक्ल ही नहीं आती ना.
एवरी डे अगर हम 5 मिनट भी निकालें कि बताएं हम क्या कर रहे हैं खुद से.
That is why self-talk is very, very important. सब चीज के लिए टाइम निकल आएगा. सिर्फ अपने आप से बात करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है. जिस दिन इंसानों ने अपने आप से बात करनी शुरू कर दी, they don't need any media, They don't need TV, they don't need serials, they don't need all these things. ये लॉकडाउन का सबसे अच्छा टाइम है where we can sit, write what is coming in your mind and see क्या करना चाहता हूँ, क्या नहीं करना चाहते हैं, क्या हो रहा है, कुछ प्लान करना है, नहीं करना है। रोज के 15 मिनट भी अगर आपने अपने आप को दे दिए ना, तो यू विल बी एट द डिफरेंट लेवल ऑल टुगेदर।
मुझे एक चीज याद आ रही है, मैं शेयर कर सकता हूँ?
जी प्लीज सर।
इसी इसी बारे में है। मतलब मैं काफी लोगों से बात करता रहता हूँ रिगार्डिंग लाइफ ऑल दिस। तो एक है मेरा फ्रेंड का, कोई फ्रेंड था, वो आया बोलने की मेरे पास, मैं बहुत बिजी वीरेंद्र, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, मैं इतना बिजी रहता हूँ, सुबह मैं 7 बजे निकलता हूँ घर से और रात को 9 बजे घर पहुँचता हूँ।
हाँ।
दिन भर गाड़ी भगाता रहता हूँ, यहाँ मिलना है, वहाँ मिलना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, आई डोंट हैव टाइम। तो मैंने कहा फिर भी यार तुमको टाइम तो खुद के लिए निकालना पड़ेगा ना, कम से कम 10 मिनट तो निकालो अपने लिए, कभी तो सोचो कि वेयर यू आर हेडिंग। नहीं, आई कैन नॉट डू दैट। तो मैंने एक पहले बुक पढ़ी थी, वहां से मैंने एग्जांपल लिया। मैंने कहा मान लो तुम हाईवे पे हो और बहुत तेज गाड़ी भगाए जा रहे हो, फॉर एग्जांपल तुमको मुंबई से दिल्ली आना है, तो कितना बड़ा भी टैंक होगा तुम भरवा लोगे एक बार, भागते रहोगे, कितनी स्पीड से भाग लोगे, लेकिन एक वक्त ऐसा आएगा टैंक खत्म हो जाएगा, तो तुमको रास्ते में पेट्रोल पंप पे जाना पड़ेगा दोबारा टैंक भरवाने। तो वो जो मोमेंट तुम टाइम निकालते हो ना, तुम काम वही कर रहे हो, फ्रॉम मुंबई टू दिल्ली यू आर हेडिंग, लेकिन बीच में जो टाइम 10 मिनट का निकाल रहे हो फॉर रिफिलिंग द टैंक, समझ लो वही तुम काम कर रहे हो ऐसे। तो उसको रियलाइज हुआ, फिर वो सुबह 10 मिनट बैठने लग गया 7 बजे।
वाव, वेरी नाइस। यू नो, यू नीड टू स्ट्रेटेजाइज, यू नीड टू प्लान, कहाँ जा रहे हो, कितनी देर लगेगी, कितना टाइम लगेगा, क्या होगा। वो प्लानिंग अपने आप में बहुत जरूरी है। और ये जितने भी, इफ वी जस्ट सी द rich people, you know, they all, how come they are so rich? क्योंकि मैंने अभी जो किताब लिखी है बिलियनर माइंडसेट, जो मेरी अभी लॉन्च हुई है, we are 40 authors over there, so we have anthology कहते हैं उसको। तो वो जो हमने करी है, तो मैंने काफी सारे ऑटोबायोग्राफीज पढ़ी, काफी सारा पढ़ा उस मटेरियल को लिखने के लिए। तो जो हैबिट्स हैं, रिच लोगों की हैबिट्स है, जो बिलियनियर है, मिलियनियर है, उनकी हैबिट्स है, उनके अंदर एक हैबिट है कि मॉर्निंग में जल्दी उठना और 1-1.5 घंटा अपने आप के साथ बिताना। दैट इज, दे कॉल इट एज अ पावर आवर। पावर आवर का मतलब होता है वो 1.5 घंटा अपने आप से बिताना। आपको मेडिटेशन करनी है, आप मेडिटेशन करो, अगेन यू आर विद वन, यू आर विद योर सेल्फ, देन यू राइट डाउन, देन सी। और वो जो रॉबिन शर्मा है, उसने 5 AM जो किताब निकाली है, इट्स सच अ ब्यूटीफुल बुक। उसने बोला है 1 घंटा दो आप, 20 मिनट्स यू गिव फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, 20 मिनट्स यू राइट डाउन what plannings you really want to go ahead with, मतलब अपनी विश ड्रीम लिस्ट लिखो, और 20 मिनट्स फॉर योर ओन ग्रोथ। आप अपने अपने आप को ग्रो कैसे कर सकते हो? इफ यू आर स्पिरिचुअलिटी, यू विल study something spiritual. If you are in some technical things, you have to grow yourself. When you raise yourself 1% every day, so then you can raise yourself 365% in a year. तो कहने का मतलब सिर्फ इतना है, जब तक आप अपने साथ सामने, मतलब अपने लिए टाइम नहीं निकालोगे, यू कैन नॉट ग्रो। भी क्या चाहिए, क्या नहीं चाहिए, और जो चाहिए उसको विजुअलाइज करो, उसका विजन बोर्ड बना दो। मतलब इतनी सारी चीजें हैं, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स टू डू। तो जितने रिच पीपल हैं वो क्या करते हैं, दे जस्ट कीप ऑन राइटिंग इन द मॉर्निंग। और मैक्सिमम जितने साइंटिस्ट्स हैं, जितने भी हैं, वो लोग मॉर्निंग में ही, वही अमृत वेला कहते हैं ना इसको, ब्रह्म मुहूर्त, उसी टाइम उठ के सब काम करते हैं। क्योंकि दैट इज द टाइम व्हेन योर माइंड इज वेरी वेरी शार्प, और जो कॉस्मिक रेज है वो डायरेक्ट आपके ऊपर पड़ रही है। तो 4 बजे से लेके 3:40 से लेके आपके 5:46 तक आपका जो टाइम है, इट इज सच अ ब्यूटीफुल टाइम। जो, क्योंकि मैं भी कुछ कविताएं वगैरह लिखती रहती हूँ, सब करती रहती हूँ। अगर मैं वैसे नॉर्मली बैठूँ तो मेरे को टाइम लग जाता। मतलब मैंने अपनी, मेरी बेटी का बर्थडे था, तो मैंने कहा मैं उसके लिए एक कविता लिखूं, तो मैं बैठी, मेरे से कुछ बन ही नहीं रहा था, मैंने कहा छोड़ यार सुबह लिखूंगी. मॉर्निंग में it hardly took 5 to 10 minutes to write that such a big poem for 2 pages for her. So that is that is the power of cosmic time, when in the morning when you can sit and you can write and you can utilize your brain and doing the things. और जितने मैंने कई लोगों के ये भी पढ़ा था कि रोज मॉर्निंग में उस टाइम पे तो पहले प्रेयर करो, उसके बाद जो माइंड में आइडिया आता है ना कॉपी पे लिखते चले जाओ, लिखते चले जाओ. यानी कि 1 महीने में आपके पास 30 आइडियाज आए हैं. जब 30 आइडियाज में से एक आइडिया ऐसा निकल के आ जाएगा जो आपको कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंचा देगा. So these are the few habits which are called atomic habits, which can actually raise you wherever you want to go. But self talk होनी बहुत जरूरी है, बहुत जरूरी. सेल्फ लव एंड सेल्फ टॉक, ये 2 चीजें हैं जो आपको कहीं से कहीं ले जा सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू. What consumes your mind controls your life, and that is why you practice gratitude. जो अगर माइंड में कंप्लेंट है तो जिंदगी भर कंप्लेंट ही रहेगी, कभी कंप्लेंट्स वापस नहीं आएंगी. सो अब अगर माइंड में ग्रैटिट्यूड है तो ग्रैटिट्यूड रहेगा, एंड दैट कंट्रोल्स योर लाइफ. सो आई एम रेडी टू रिसीव लव. लव सबसे हाईएस्ट वर्जन ऑफ वाइब्रेशन होता है. व्हेन यू आर रेडी टू रिसीव लव, you are ready to give love also. So love yourself, receive love and give love. That is the highest vibration level that you have. So अब आप सोचो कि आपके लाइफ में कौन सा ऐसा रिलेशनशिप है जिसके साथ जिस पे आप काम करना चाहते हो और उसको आप ग्रैटिट्यूड शो करोगे. कोई कैसे भी रिलेशनशिप हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. सोचो उसके बारे में और उसको ग्रैटिट्यूड शो कर दो. Just take this activity and just do it. And how you're going to do that? This is the gratitude statement that is I'm showing you. Thank you for being. I'm so blessed and grateful that, and thank you for you being into my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making me the best version of myself. Thank you for giving me the best lesson of my life. अगर किसी ने आपको डिच किया, उसको क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करो. Thank you for giving me the best lesson of my life. Thank you for the great time we had spent together. जो पुराना रिलेशनशिप हो उसके अंदर उसको भी ग्रैटिट्यूड शो कर दो. बिकॉज अपने अंदर कोई ग्रज नहीं रखना, कोई नहीं रखना. इसका ना एक बड़ा अच्छा मैं एक वीडियो दिखाती हूँ आपको, विच इज सो ब्यूटिफुल. देखना पड़ेगा मुझे, मेरे पास कहाँ है, बट दैट वाज एक्चुअली बिल्कुल एप्ट है फॉर रिलेशनशिप्स. जितना मतलब हम सोचते हैं हम दूसरे को हार्म करेंगे, जितना हम ये सोचते हैं ना, वो सब कुछ उसके अंदर हाँ ये रहा. I really want to show this video. This is really beautiful.
I want to share with you a powerful story about a snake and a saw. Before you question what a snake and a saw has to do with your life, it is about much more than a snake and a saw. It's about what happens to us when we react in anger. It's about what happens to us when we hold on to resentment and when we don't let go of negative emotions. It's about what can happen to us when we want negative things to happen to others. So the story is this. One night after closing time, a snake found its way inside a home improvement store. As the snake slithered around, it clipped itself on a handsaw. It was lying on the ground. Thinking the saw was a threat, the snake instantly snapped around and bit the saw. Of course, this caused much more damage, with the snake cutting inside its mouth. Not understanding what was happening and thinking the saw was an enemy, the snake wrapped its long body around the saw, attempting to suffocate it. Of course, the snake didn't do any damage to the saw. Instead, ended up being killed by the sharp blade of the saw. The snake ended up being killed by its own anger, by its own reaction to something it thought was out to get it. There's a powerful message here. Often we react in anger when we think others have hurt us, or when we assume that others are out to get us. We react when we don't need to. We hold on to resentment, and sometimes we hope the other gets hurt. But in doing so, we only end up hurting ourselves. The negative energy we carry around when we hold on to these resentments and negative feelings only makes us suffer. Never the person we might want to suffer. When we react in anger rather than with compassion, no one wins. When we snap back, we can't win. It is always better to ignore negativity. It's always better to let go of negative feelings toward others and rather focus on creating the best life we can for ourselves. If someone does us wrong, rather than react angrily, maybe we should try to understand where that person is coming from. Show some compassion. Maybe they are having a bad day. Maybe all of their days are bad. When we look at things from a new perspective, it's much easier to move. Leaving all negative energy behind. Holding on does nothing good for our future. We must let go. We must move on before the anger consumes us and ruins us like a snake. Don't react. Instead, show compassion. Don't hold on. Instead, move on. And rather focus on creating the best life we can for ourselves.
Best example. So how did you feel? Yes, anybody has to say anything?
Message has been so clear, ma'am.
हाँ, it is so clear. कितनी बढ़िया छोटी सी 2 मिनट की मूवी है and such a big lesson it is given, you know. It's very, very beautiful. So today's assignment is you write down 10 blessings and you will choose one relationship which is कोई difficult situation है, कोई problem है, but relationship से होना चाहिए. And sit and make 10 things that you are grateful for that person. Just appreciate that person, criticize nahi karna, so that you are complete with that relationship. And statements इन्होंने दे रखी हैं. Magic rock से again at night you will be doing a magic rock ritual. And this is what is the assignment, is today's assignment. And thank you. Anybody has to say anything, any concern, anything, then you can talk. Otherwise, we can wind up. It's time to wind up 8 o'clock.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You take
Thank you,
care.
ma'am.
I hope
Thank
all
you
of
so
you are
much.
doing assignments and having great time with your
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
coaches.
much.
Yeah. Thank you. If you want to change your coaches, then also to let me know. मेरे को personal ping कर देना. Because, you know, basically, your transformation is our commitment. कहीं भी कोई concern आता है, just let me know. कोई problem नहीं है इसमें. ठीक है? Whatever you are comfortable with, I'm comfortable with that. Right? Thank you and bye-bye and take care. I love you all.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye.